Today was my third day trying to pass the 3 challenge account with my funded futures, and honestly, there are good things to talk about. So why don't we skip all the introduction and go take a look how today's session went. First things I noticed was weakness from the opening. First 5 minutes was very bearish, closing close to its low. So I was ready to enter for more downside. However, I was not able to find any setup in this leg. I liked down here how the buyers tried, but they couldn't. Then I interpret that as weakness from the buyer's side, and I enter here for my downside. Just a low of day. As we can see, price reversed very quickly on me. I like how we had London low close, so that was my target. And I also liked how ES was still above yesterday low. So I was planning to sell one contract once ES go below yesterday low and wait for NQ to take London low. However, price reverse on me, and this was the first loss of the day. Very similar. This trade was very similar to yesterday first trade. Also entering a low of day. I feel that after seeing all this drop, we can argue that market might needed a little pullback from a downside, and I might have entered way too late. So my entry was a low of day, and my stop loss was above this double top here. This is the 5 minute, and this is the 1 minute. I enter a low of day and got stop out in less than 3 minutes. Even though I got stop out, I still believe in price could go for lower prices. And after I saw this breakout above this relative high, I was ready to enter for more downside after price went below the 5 minute. Actually, I entered there as soon as this candle closed. I entered, but once again, stop loss here. Once again, I got stop out. This is not a bad trade. I like this trade more than the first one, even though I got stop out as well. I kept getting stop out, yet I was not ready to switch bias for more downside. I did not interpret this as strength. I didn't like this reversal. It just looked for me like a pullback. But I feel like the main issue or the main thing that I feel that I did wrong today was that I was trading a 5 minute chart, but using 1 minute chart stop losses. Because if we see the 5 minute here, let's say we enter here from a downside. Well, the recent reward here, it's not good. But let's say I enter here from a downside. We have two stop loss level that I like in the 5 minute. One, it's above this up close candle, and the other one, it's at high of day. If we, it's not even 50. If we put the stop loss at this 5 minute up close candle, we never get stop out. However, to do that, I have to enter with less contract and obviously go for a lower target. As we can see, price took previous day low after doing a measuring move and reversing again. And my third trade, like I said before, none of this made me think about reversing. I was not ready to go for more upside. I didn't like how up close candle were closing. I felt it was weak. It was a weak movement for more upside. And I wanted to enter for more downside. However, I wasn't able to find any setup for more downside, even though we hit 50% of this drop. Actually, after we hit 50% of this drop, I was ready to enter for more downside, but because how these two down close candle look, I did not enter. Then price out of nowhere took this swing high and reversed very strong in the 1 minute. And we can see how ES do a lower low, taking out first low of day and yesterday low, and ES and NQ do a higher low and immediately reverse. That for me, it's what I needed to switch bias. Why? Because I interpret that as taking out all the stop losses here. And now for me, price was ready to do a higher move. At first, I was targeting high of day. I thought that price might have done low of day at 10 a.m. So high of day was my first target. However, I enter here in this candle looking for more upside. 5 minute candle, this 5 minute candle closed good. It was not that bad. I was not in too much drag down. Price started moving in my favor pretty quick. However, I started seeing two things. First, second time price take this swing high, which for me indicates, it's not indicates, but increases the probability that price will reverse. And the other thing was ES unable to take this swing high. I didn't like that. And I also was trying to avoid, I don't like to switch bias in the middle of the day because if the trade doesn't work, I will be questioning myself why I switch bias. For me, it's easier to sit and analyze or work on trades that I didn't take than work on trades that I take against my bias. If we take a look at the actual chart with the orders, the fact that I was able to sell at the top, it's beautiful, but it's also a warning about going against my bias and one that I will listen to. This is not my A plus setup. However, my A plus setup this week are not working. And I should be proud that I was able to identify what was going on and exit before the sell off. Before ending the video, I wanted to show you guys how the accounts are doing and also today executions. It's funny how I shorted the market 2 times, the first 2 trades, and both of them were losing trades. And then the one that I goes against whatever I thought market was going to do was the winning trade. That's, I guess, the way market works. I also wanted to show what I need to pass the account or to save the account from failing. And this is the first account, 30A. I can only lose in this account $161. We can see here. Next account, 39. We still have available. Actually, we should have more than that. I don't know why it's not registered the winning trade here. Let's say today I lost $4. That's not true. Look, win 555. I don't know why it's, see, look down here. And it's still saying that today I lost one trade. And the last account, 40, I still have $1,300 available drop down. That was my recap for today's session. Okay that I didn't make the same mistake as yesterday. However, there's a pattern in the first trades that I might have to look into it. Other than that, we still have chances to pass one of the account. If tomorrow I do one losing trade in each account, I will for sure fail the 3 of them. But also I could do one trade that helped me pass one of them. I hope I see you in tomorrow live stream and we find out together if I fail or pass one of the account. Thank you for watching this video. It means a lot. Until next time. Until next time.